So Finland has come into this tournament and has really opened up some eyes. They have not lost, a perfect 4-0 through round robin as they finished first in the orange group. Meanwhile, England had a very tough blue division group. They go 0-3, 0-1. They played the Americans in their last game, Brad. They sat some of their stars in Tyson Rowe, Lyndon Bunio, Frank Chiliano, the goaltender. He also sat out to get some rest. And now they're all back in the lineup. As you mentioned, the winner of this game getting the right to play, Israel.
Yeah, on paper, this is a very intriguing matchup. You know, you've got the 9th-ranked Finland coming into this tournament. They've outscored their opponents by 54 goals through their 4-0 record. They put up 320 spots in this tournament. England has mustered just 20 goals through their 4 games, averaging 5 a night. They've been blown out. They took Israel to overtime, but their goal differential is minus 47. So two teams on a different spectrum right now. And can an Orange Division team that's 4-0, that has rolled over Austria, Sweden, and Costa Rica, have enough confidence and momentum in themselves to take on England? And Frank Chiliano right now, I think he's getting his equipment worked on. I was just going to
say, how about this for drama? Chiliano ripped off his jersey, ripped off his chest protector in frustration, and he's going to have to sit and watch the start of this game. I think you're right, Brad. There's something going on with his upper body equipment. So starting right now for England, he played yesterday and got shelled. It is Elliot Pugh. So we'll keep an eye on that. Chiliano looks like he's trying to guide the trainers on what to fix, but he is not starting the game for Finland. Their start of the entire tournament, and he's been fabulous, as Riku Jokela, and we are underway from the LEC. England in their white uniforms, red trim. The Finns in their blues with the white trim. And an early steal from Finland.
Frankie's got his uppers on now, so expect him to see him in a few minutes here. But if you're Finland, roll in with that confidence, get a jump start, get some balls on Elliot Pugh right now, and start this game off right.
Here's an open chance and a nice save by Pugh. That'll get you into it. Chiliano just about to put his jersey fully on at the bench. But good for Pugh to come in. Probably play with the mind a little bit. But one shot, one save.
Finland's had a great tournament. Starts from the defense out. They've got a big, sizable defense as Frankie's going to come in now.
They're going to change on the fly. Chiliano enters the cage as the Finnish netminder Riku Jokela sees his first shot of the game.
But a big Finnish physical defense. That's been their MO this tournament. And led by the offensive Raitala, who's second in the tournament with 15 goals through his 4 games. He's the hot hand. And Tyler Crompton, who has played a lot of WLA lacrosse here in the Lower Mainland, has also got, I think, 12 goals for Team Finland. He'll be one of the offensive guys to watch. He's been all over the floor for the men in blue this tourney.
Yeah, Raitala, Jokela, they're the top of the tournament scoring, both at 28 points. What a tournament. But right now they're on the bench as the English controller. Here's Bunio, but a push in the back is going to turn it over. Kuber knocked down Tyler Crompton as Bunio was cutting towards the goal.
And can I just say I'm glad that that's just a 2-minute minor or just a minor interference call and a change of possession, not a penalty. So we're off to a good start here.
Yeah, we said it all broadcast throughout the tournament, Brad. The refs call everything very tight to the vest. I'm sure that's not going to change here this evening as a shot goes wide by Raitala. The leading goal scorer, he's got 15 goals to lead the Finns as the ball goes into the English bench and out of play.
And I mentioned that confidence. Finland 4-0. They've handily spanked every team in that Orange Division. Their offense is putting up big numbers. Their defense is solid. They're feeling it right now. And England's had a tough tournament. They fall in overtime to Israel, and it got beat up pretty bad by Iroquois, USA, and Canada. So they can't be feeling at the top of their game right now, and the Finns can take advantage of that.
At the same time, though, Brad, the competition hasn't been close what England's faced compared to Finland. So we should expect a closer game as Sam Clare walks in with his shot. Nice save by Jokela, rebound loose. Finns can't get it. Now a shot on by Kuber is denied by Jokela. Nice little sequence of saves there to keep it scoreless.
Well, you're right, and that's what we're going to see tonight is how far apart the divisions actually are. With what the last place in blue looks like versus the first place team in orange.
Still looking for the game's first goal. An errant pass by the Finns. Ball's on the turf. Shot clock down to 7. English in no rush to scoop it up. They don't mind the shot clock down here in 4 seconds. Finland will give it up. Shots are 3-1 in favor of England. 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter.
Lyndon Bunio, their leading scorer, 5 goals through 4 games. Tyson Rowe, second leading scorer for England, 3 goals in 4 games. Excuse me.
Bunio to Fitzgerald, the assistant captain. Switches places with Bunio. Shot clock under 10. Fitzgerald tried a shot. He got the stick whacked right out of his hands. And here come the Finns the other way. It's Joachim Miller cutting in with a shot. Chiliano, the easy save. Of course, Miller knows this arena a little bit, Brad.
Yeah, he tried out for the Vancouver Stealth in this building as that was his first crack at the National Lacrosse League, and then back home to Europe where Tracy Koleski really thought that he could polish the big man's game, and now he's a defender with the Philadelphia Wings where TK also coaches.
Shot clock down to 5 here for England. Kuber under pressure from behind by Sari, tries to dunk it in. He stepped in the crease as the shot hit the back of the net.
DJ Sari, if he plays disciplined lacrosse, can be an effective defender for Finland tonight. He'll be one of the guys that they look to in a shutdown role and is a good one-on-one matchup there.
And he's a guy that plays hard. He plays on the edge. And in a tournament like this, you can't really play that style, Brad. So we'll see if he can continue to adapt in the biggest game of the tournament.
Yeah, he bleeds Maple Ridge, and I think he's going to have to try to rein it in a little bit to not get his Finns shorthanded tonight.
So England with possession. Shots 3-2 for England. Shot clock down to 5. That goes wide of the goal. And looks like England's going to give it up here. Could have a fast break opportunity for the Finns. Luke Lehtomäki under pressure finds an open teammate. Rupe Jokela will set it up on the far side wall. 5 minutes gone by, still 0-0. Jokela, 28 points this tournament, makes the pass. Robert Raitala, the other top scorer. Little give and go action. It comes back in front, and getting that shot block was Räikkönen.
Nice defense by Jamie Sutton to jump in front of that, take the opportunity away. It was a nice skip pass across the zone. Could have been a good look for the Finns, but the nice stick from the Manchester native Jamie Sutton keeps it 0-0. Or 0-0 if you're in Manchester.
There you go. Here's Sam Clare having a strong tournament. We got a push in the back against England, and then a delay of game call as England threw it into the net after the whistle. And they're going to call that 10 times out of 10. Very strict on the delay of games in this tournament, and walking to the box is number 49, Dan Eckersall.
Yeah, checking from behind and delay of game calls seem to be the two big focuses in this tournament from the games that I've seen. Anything on the numbers, anything remotely on the back is going to result in 2, and super strict on those delay of game calls. See if the Finns can make them pay.
Finland goes to work, 44% on the power play this tournament. Kajala playing the middle, he's a local kid. Wearing number 91, steps into a shot. Chiliano well out of his cage, cut out the angle and makes a stop. Sam Clare out there with Tyson Rowe. Other pair of local kids. Rowe from the island in Duncan. Sam Clare and his brother Nate from Brad Challoner's neck of the woods, Ladner, BC.
I was waiting for that. It's a good hood. There's like 5 or 6 Ladner kids in this tournament, and by kids I mean Andrew McBride, who's older than I am, retired from the NLL, but he's played for Isler along with the Zabro brothers who are from Ladner, and the Clare brothers here tonight too. So your hometown represented by one Tyler Crompton on the floor tonight.
And Alex Kivenimi, also from Poco on Team Finland.
Keeping it local here in the Lower Mainland.
They list Crompton from Chilliwack. I'm a little upset about that.
I bet he is too.
Here's Kajala with the shot, saved by Chiliano. Rowe the rebound. Has Clare trying to jet behind the defense. He tried to pass, but is blocked by Kajala. Rowe gets it back. He's been having a great tournament. Another shot is blocked. Both teams getting the shooting lanes early on. It's still scoreless for a reason. 8 minutes to go first quarter. And we got one last chance here for this Finland power play in all likelihood. 32 seconds to work with.
Been a tight contest to start, and I don't mind that it's 0-0. It's still been entertaining. These teams are pretty evenly matched right now, going back and forth.
Here's a shot and a save. Chiliano able to turn aside that Miller bid. And as you know, Brad, I texted you this morning, I'm 45% finish. So don't be surprised if I drop some finish on the broadcast. See if I can work that in. Here's a steal by Finland. They're going to go 0 for 1 on the power play. Eckersall ready to come out of the box. So all in all, a pretty good PK there from England.
Am I supposed to prepare myself for pickled herring references at some point?
Nope. Just be ready. That's all I got to say.
All right.
We'll see if I can
Tricks up
squeeze
your
it
sleeve.
in.
I hope so.
Here's a shot. Blocked again. Raitala chases after the loose ball. Nice defending there from England. We're still 0-0, and now it's Finland with 5 shots to English 3. Under 7 to go. Nate Clare throws it to the far side of the floor. Ben Colville to the corner. Now back to the near side for Nate Clare. One hand on his stick, tries to pass. Bunio unable to pick it up, is a bit behind him. And Finland looking to outnumber the ball. They'll pick it up, and here they come.
Vatanen in there as well to kind of just disrupt Bunio enough so he couldn't bring it in.
.6:30 to go. This is unfamiliar territory for Finland. Like you said, Brad, they've been lighting the tournament on fire with goals. Nothing to show for yet, but that can change, and there's the first goal of the game right on cue. Jimi Viren opens the scoring for Finland.
Just lets one go from the outside early in the shot clock. Teams are still sort of spilling out and taking their positions onto the floor. And the Viren goes far side to beat Frank Scigliano. The Finns strike first.
Assistant captain Jimi Viren having another strong tournament. He's got 8 goals. One of 4 Finnish forwards to have at least 20 points or more in this tournament.
Yeah, they're averaging. They've scored 20, 23, 15, and 21 in their wins and have only allowed at most 10. That was against a good Australian club.
And Brad, they're actually good in 2015 as well. They finished with a 3-3 record, 9th place in that tournament. While England, they started the round robin 0-4, but then rattled off back-to-back wins over Australia and Ireland to finish 5th.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the solid European nations. They've hosted a U19 World Field Lacrosse Championships. Guys got a good taste of the game there, and I really think coaching is one of the most important things at this level. When you've got a guy like Tracy Koleski and Neil Doddridge behind the bench for this Finnish team, that sets them apart from the other teams that should be in their field, like the Czech Republic and Germany and nations such as.
Markus Matala loses a handle in front of the English bench as the shot clock hits 0 for England. Shots now 6-3 for the Finns. 5:22 to go in the opening quarter.
England's always had a strong pipeline to Vancouver Island as well, as where you get Walt Christensen and Jordan Sunder behind their bench, also being helped by Dan Perreault, former coach in the National Lacrosse League.
Coach in this building with the Vancouver Stealth, former Junior A Salmon Belly coach as well. And obviously Christensen, decorated career as a player and coach for the Victoria Shamrocks, both in the senior and junior ranks. Nate Clare looking to get the English on the board, sets it up to the far side. Colville, no room around a defender, turns back to the near side. It went into the feet of the intended target, Caleb Kuber. Now a shot right on. Making the save is Riku Jokela.
And Crompton with a nice stick. Bit of a windmill check to knock the stick out of the hands of Clare.
Jokela 4-0 in this tournament, 7.47 goals against, .787 save percentage. That's near the top of the tourney. Here's Anssi Kalsami, now to the far side. Here's the goal scorer, Jimi Viren. Unable to hit Robert Raitala. England able to pick it up. Raitala all over his man, but able to step away was Tatton. 4 minutes to play first quarter. Rowe with an outside shot. Neatly tipped aside with a right pad there by Jokela. England gets the reset as it comes to the far side wall. Kuber cuts to the middle, has Bunio going to the net. Kuber hangs on to it. Goes back to the wall. Will Walker to Bunio. Bunio to the far side. Walker in front, can't hit Kuber, and scooping up the goal stick is Riku Jokela. Another nice set of defending there by Finland, as England hasn't had a whole lot of grade A scoring chances. And now the Finns are going to go to the power play, Brad.
A great opportunity here for them to increase their lead a little bit. Solid goaltending, active stick by Jokela to pick that shot that was going wide off and turns that into a transition play up the floor.
Busting to the net, Chiliano making the save on Anssi Kaisalmi. And the English scoop it up, and they're going to go to the box. Second time today, or tonight I should say. And Finland's 0 for 1 on the power play. See who's getting the gate. It's going to be 2 minutes.
I think they need an in-home. Is there too many men called? So yeah, they need someone from the bench to come serve it.
And it'll be Tony Joseph.
So Viren with the Finnish goal. Gonna go to the power play right now. No Crompton, no Joka Miller. I've seen both those guys on the power play a few times this tournament.
Raitala to the far side. Now back in front, Kajala takes the feed. He was wide open and then put it wide. He had lots of time to think about it. And now in transition, Tyson Rowe runs onto a loose ball, but he can't hang on to it. Rolled out of his stick. He would have been on a shorthanded break.
Just a little bit too deep for the big man, Tyson Rowe, and Finland power plays goes right back to work. That was a nice play for Kujala right on the doorstep. Let's see if they try something similar again, slipping 91 down to the inside.
Back to the man advantage, an outside shot. Chiliano makes the save on Rupe Jokela. Sam Clare going to run the floor. Tries a shot, turned aside by Jokela. And then a push in the back charge to England, so Finland will take over with just over a minute to work with. Power play jumping back out of the front gate. Meanwhile, another penalty coming up to England away from the ball. Goaltender to the bench. The shot is put wide by Kaisalmi. England picks it up, and Sam Clare's getting a slashing call. Can hear it all the way up here.
Shoot that ball early and get the 5-on-3 out. Glorious opportunity to inch in on this defense and try to go up 2-0. England in some penalty trouble early here.
Just over 2 minutes to go in this low-scoring quarter. Shots are 9-6 for Finland. And here they go, 5-on-3. DJ Sari gonna just hang out around center and track loose balls if it comes his way. Rope Jokela, Raitala, Kajala, back up top. Jokela with a shot, goes wide, picks it up off the end wall, creeps in, blows it off the crossbar, rebound in front. Chiliano makes a great pad save on Viren, and the English get it.
Nice sequence of events. Behind the back, fake, and then tries to go upstairs, rings it off the crossbar. Now, it's going to be another English penalty here. Too many men out of the offensive gate. So after the 5-on-3 is done, they'll get another 5-on-3.
Look at this right here, the chance.
Fake
Put wide.
Yeah, I like that fake behind the back pass. Shot went off the crossbar, and then Frankie robs Viren on the rebound. Good effort by the Finnish power play. And Chiliano stands tall. And
he's going to need to continue to stand
it's
tall.
It's a penalty shot, Brandon, because there's 2 guys in the penalty box already. Third penalty called is give me a penalty shot.
Seen this twice now this tournament.
Brett Kujala is going to take it for the Finns and try to go up 2-0 here on the power play, or the penalty shot.
So 2 BC kids. Kajala up against Chiliano. Does Frankie possibly know the book on Brett Kajala? We're about to find out.
They've done this in the WLA, not penalty shot style, but they've seen each other.
So here is the Vancouver native Brett Kajala shading to his left. Chiliano readies, Kajala walks in, fakes, and he hit the post. Beat Chiliano, but off the pipe. It remains 1-0. No harm, no foul there for the English, but they still got a lot of penalties to kill off.
Frankie gets lucky here. Kujala fakes left, comes back right, and then goes top shelf again. Rings it off the crossbar. And Finns circling the net right now with just the 1 goal on 11 shots with $1:34 to go in the first quarter.
Shots 11-6 Finland. Still a minute 31 of 5-on-3 time for Finland. And to take it, Jani Viitanen. And for England, Tom Roche, the captain, and Roche scoops it up. And we got a whistle and an over and back call, so Finland will take over. near Chiliano. So Kajala remains out there with Robert Raitala. And on the left side, Rope Jokela, Jimmy Viren. Here's Jokela. Pass goes a bit wide for Kajala. He picks it up out of the corner. Raitala behind the back for Kajala. Missed it. Chiliano says thank you very much. And he'll float a high one out to center. Way out of the reach of Kuber. Sorry back to pick it up. Tried to throw it to a teammate, but it hit Kuber in the midsection. And then Sorry takes down Kuber, and England will get it deep in Finland territory.
Good effort by Kuber. Turns it into a possession here, so England can kill some time off the clock as Bunyo will try to split a double.
Lyndon Bunyo, team leading 5 goals in this tourney. Last minute of play, first quarter. Bunyo to Claire, backdoor wide open, and he put it over the head of goaltender Riku Jokela.
Claire's got to hustle off as the short man unit will come out here.
So 41 seconds to go in the quarter, 38 seconds to go in the first penalty to Sam Clare. Finland back to work on the 5-on-3. Here's Jokela up top, right to in with a shot, stopped by Chiliano. Chiliano chased it down behind his net. Under pressure, right to a little nudge on Chiliano, who throws it out to center, picked up. And the Finns have a chance here, 2-on-1 down low. A shot is blocked and picked up. Nicely done there by Brandon Smith to get in the shooting lane. And now Tyson Rowe, with 8 seconds to go, runs the floor, cuts to the net. Rowe shoots and he scores! How about that for an effort to end the quarter? The one-man show, Tyson Rowe, 1-1 tie.
Good Duncan boy with a heroic effort. 5-on-3. They're outnumbered, they're outmatched, but they make a defensive stand. Chiliano takes a couple bumps, tries to ice the ball, it gets caught in the Finnish stick. They get a shot, and Tyson Rowe carries it up the floor. And a bit of a twister down low, ties it at 1 at the end of 15 here. Nice sequence.
Down 2 men, no problem for Tyson Rowe.
Tyson Rowe has done a bit of everything for this English team. Nice bump by Sam Clare at the whistle, and don't think that's going to result in a penalty. Hope not anyways. It's clean shoulder to chest hit, but Tyson Rowe's done a little bit of everything for this team. That's his 4th goal. That's second behind Lyndon Bunyo now for the team lead. That is a 6'10" behemoth piece of a man who's also played solid defense, and if he doesn't get a free agent NLL contract after this tournament.
Welcome back inside the Langley Event Center Arena Bowl. Brennan Astle and Brad Challoner with you here on the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in on TFSCTV.ca and the Lac Sports Network. Brad, I've said this before in the tournament, and I'll say it again. We have seen a lot of high-scoring games, a lot of blowouts. It's refreshing to see a defensive goaltender battle for once, and it's a big game, so why not?
You know, refreshing was the first word that came to my mind when you started the setup there, Brando. It's been nice to see a couple nice goaltending saves, some defensive stands, and you know what? It makes every goal going forward in this one, at least right now, so important because they've been few and far between to start this quarter. And I wouldn't mind seeing this one. Obviously, you want to keep it staying close, but I wouldn't mind a low-scoring slugfest here in a game that means a lot. One team will move on to face Israel tomorrow. One team will move on to play the loser of the Czech Republic and USA. Those two teams get together tomorrow. So the loser of USA Czech will play the loser of this game on Thursday, if you follow me.
Brad, before the game, had the whiteboard out. He had a calculator trying to see who plays who. It was quite the scene, but I think we figured it out.
NASA may or may not have gotten involved.
Still 1-1 as the English turn it over, closing on the opening minute of this second quarter. It's 13-5 shot total in favor of Finland. And how about that penalty kill? England not only kills out the 5-on-3, but score a goal to tie it at 1, and now Chiliano picks it up in the crease.
Yeah, a penalty shot hits the crossbar, and then they get out of a 5-on-3. That's going to be 2. They get out of a 5-on-3 and score a shorthanded goal 5-on-3, and now England's going to get a power play here, so a glorious opportunity to give them their first lead of the game.
Yeah, Marcus Mattila is going to go to the box probably for cross-checking. So England's going to get their first power play. Finland's had 3. They're 0 for 3. And England in this tournament need this specific category to get going. The power play department working at a 24% clip right now. And the English captain, Tom Roche, I think, wants to talk to the official and see if he can get a 5-minute major out of that. It was quite aggressive, but I think it's just going to be 2. Push from behind, you'll see it here. Matala drilling, I believe that was Abramson from behind.
Yeah, that's right on the digits. I have to think if that was any closer to the wall, that probably could have been a 5, but he pops right back up. That's always a good sign, as Lynn and Bunyo will quarterback this power play unit. It's going to go to work for the first time tonight.
So around the outside it goes. Nate Clare to Bunyo. Shot is blocked. That came out of the stick of Eckersall. And now the push in the back against Finland. England's going to keep it. And Fitzgerald a little slow to get up. Here's Eckersall in the middle for Bunyo. Whips a shot right on. That hits the left arm of Riku Jokela and goes out of play. Bunyo back in the middle to his left. Eckersall with a shot. Nice stick save by Jokela. Scramble for the loose ball against the near side boards. Kick loose. Bunyo trying to use his leg to help scoop it up. And he's got it. Keeps the feet moving. He's got a Finnish defender on him, and Bunyo able to step away. Shot clock still plenty of time, 20 seconds. Eckersall. Pass nowhere near the intended target, and Nate Clare, and the Finns pick it up off the ricochet. Running the floor short-handed. And now a too many men call going against Finland.
Too many men out of the offensive gate as they're breaking up the floor. So now England will get themselves a 5-on-3, and it'll be up to the Finns to see if they can make a heroic stand here.
That's a third too many men call of this game. The first 2 went to England.
Kivianemi will serve.
Minute of 5-on-3 time. Here's Eckersall. Bunyo, Fitzgerald wide open by himself, and he scores. Couple of pump fakes. Got Jokela to bite. And Dom Fitzgerald gives England their first lead of the game.
Nice hands on the doorstep from Fitzgerald, all alone. Obviously, 5-on-3, a lot of room out there with the 4 offensive players, and the triangle, 2 bodies up high, 1 down low, and no one comes across the crease to check Fitzgerald, as Joachim Miller stayed high all day long to dangle, and Fitzgerald makes it 2-1. England's first lead of the night.
Off the face-off, it'll go to England. Fitzgerald got his first of the tournament last night, now has his second, and it's a big one. Still a minute 35 to work with on this second power play. Nate Clare in the middle for Bunyo. He's got room, he shoots, and he just put it wide. Shot clock down to 6, Nate Clare. Cuber, his pass too high for Eckersall to handle. Shot clock at 2, and the English are going to give it up. Eckersall shot it after the 30-second buzzer went, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that's not delay, I don't know what is. Winding up clearly after the buzzer's going, stings the Finnish defender. So that'll be 2. And we'll have 4-on-4 for a minute 16. See if the teams can spread the floor on offense.
Almost 3 minutes into the second quarter.
A lot of room out there for some 2-man game action.
Viren now in the middle. Kajala couldn't get the feed. It pops into the goal stick of Shiliano. He wires it ahead for Tyson Rowe, but it goes off the end of his stick. Finland will take it back in, 3-on-2 in transition. Here's Jokela all by himself. He shoots, put it wide of the right leg of Shiliano. Ball's free. Jokela gets it back. Still 20 on the shot clock.
Calm reach in there by Jokela as that ball soars over his head. Couple drop passes here on the Finnish offense.
Rope Jokela, the assistant captain, with 10 on the shot clock. Looks to the net. Fires it. Shiliano, the left pad save. Jokela gets his own rebound and a fresh 30. Jokela in again. Puts it over the head of Shiliano. Races to get it back, but he ran through the crease.
Ran through the crease and first to touch it. Couple good loose ball efforts. Finland just moving a little bit quicker to the loose rock to get that extra possession.
So in 16 seconds, the Finns are going to be on the power play. It'll be their 4th of the game where they're 0 for 3. Bunio just taking his time with it. Far side of your screen. Passes towards the middle to Colville. Colville switches places with Walker. Penalties over. Out of the box is Kiviniemi. And now a shot and a goal for England. Diving effort by Colville. That'll count as a short-handed goal. And a beauty, 10:44 to go. England up by 2.
Everything special teams for England is gets underneath his defender, who's not able to give chase, crashes the crease and buries 3-1 as he rolls underneath of Bly. And able to get on top of the Finnish goaltender. 2 shorties and a power play goal have England up 3-1.
And for Colville, that's his first of the tournament. Shots now 14-9 for the Finns, but all of a sudden they're down by 2. We started the second quarter tied at 1. So this has been a 3-goal run dating back to the first quarter for England. So a power play here for the next 23 seconds for Finland. Jokela playing the near side, pass the middle for Kajala. Back to Jokela. His pass out of reach there for Raitala. Shot clock at 4. Raitala, sharp angle shot. Chiliano the save. And the Finns will get the rebound. Penalties over in 5 seconds. Jokela. Penalty over, back to 5-on-5. What a save by Chiliano. He kept it out. Raitala was all by himself. It looked like it might have went in, but it stayed out.
Yeah, I know it eventually trickled in, but the Finnish player was in the crease by the time it rolled in. That's why it's getting waved off, but what a save by Frank Chiliano.
He has stopped 15 of 16 put his way. Here's Bunio with a nice cut to the net shot, and he scores. What an effort by the leading English scorer. Lyndon Bunio makes it 4 straight for England. They're up by 3.
They're loving this down low attack right now. Just a hard curl to the outside board and then cut back, and the Finnish defense just has to give chase, and there's no one able to slide over. The last 3 goals all coming right around the crease.
So 9:40 to go. It's now a 4-goal run for England. Their first even strength goal of the game.
Finnish defense will have to adjust. You can't get beat underneath like that. You got to keep your man towards the wall, push him down below the goal line where he's not going to be effective, and they're getting that inside roll. Jumping on top of Jokela, the Finnish goaltender right now. It's 4-1.
Here's Nate Clare, far side corner. Cuber playing the middle. Pass comes to Bunio in front, and he's got another. Nice cut to the net by Bunio, and he's got 2 goals in less than 30 seconds. And England all over Finland right now, 5-1.
Yeah, England getting their roll on right now. Offense starting to click a little bit. Chemistry picking up, and Bunio, nice hard cut. Again, a Finnish defender. That time it's DJ Sari just in chase. That's what's going to happen when you move your feet.
So it's 5-1 England, still lots of time to go in this half. Clock now down to 9:15. Jokela trying to get this Finnish offense back on track. On the near side boards, Jokela steps away from Smith. Cuts to the net, Jokela's shot, Chiliano the save, and then Jokela stepped in the crease. So Nate Clare and Marsh get the assist on Bunio's 2nd of the quarter. 7th of the tournament.
Finnish defense needs to get a little bit more aggressive. They've been hard-hitting, hard cross-checking team in this tournament, and they're going to need to lay the lumber on the English right now and try to keep them away from the inside of the floor.
Bunio's been in on 4, the 5 England goals here already. Sam Clare behind him with 2 points, and a shot right on. Jokela makes a stick save. Back the other way, Mika Uttila. Takes the pass to Kajala. Turning point so far, probably that penalty shot that went off the post by Kajala.
Yeah, that whole sequence. The penalty shot that went off the post, and then the 5-on-3 stand by England, and the Tyson Rowe goal. really spark the momentum for Team England, and the Finns are going to get another penalty here.
This one's going to go to Jimmy Viren for holding the stick.
Jimmy Viren, who opened the scoring in this game, and for Finland.
Seems like forever ago. England scored 5 straight. Bunio's got the last 2, and he's out there on this power play. England already with a power play goal in this game, courtesy of Dom Fitzgerald. Far side, Nate Clare to the quarterback, Bunio. Gets a screen, goes back door, a shot and a goal. What a pass by Bunio. He's already got 5 points. And on the business end, Caleb Huber makes it 6-1 England.
Yeah, a little too easy. Good ball movement here. They skip it down to the lefty crease. A nice tap in by Huber. As Bunio, a bit of a no-looker, threads it down. So everybody watching the ball carrier, and again, no one down low on those creases. Your shorthanded Finnish defenders need to be a little bit deeper, hugging on the top of their crease. And just too much room for Huber makes it 6-1. The Finns in a bit of a hole now.
And to settle down the troops, head coach Tracy Koluski calls a timeout. Team reeling a bit. It was 1-1, like I said, to start this quarter. Now all of a sudden it's 6-1 for England. Walt Christensen has to like what he's seen from his group.
Yeah, good ball movement. Frank Sciliano standing tall. And moving their feet on offense, as I mentioned, and causing these Finnish defenders, who are largely end up chasing without any help.
England, despite being up by 5, being outshot 16-13, so what a shooting percentage for Team England. They've scored 6 goals on 13 of their shots. Face off to come between Jamie Sutton and Tyler Crompton. Crompton came in with 24 points. He's had a quiet game so far.
He's done a lot for this Finn team, and Tyler Crompton has got a lot of WLA summer lacrosse miles underneath him. You know, he's played in some big games for the Salmon Bellies over the years, but he's played a lot of lacrosse this week, and he's done a lot for this Finnish team. He's taken face-offs, he's been on the power play, he's been on short man, he's scored goals, he's run transition, he's playing D, and, you know, he's not the youngest guy on the floor either, so Tyler Crompton has had a long journey.
Walker loses a handle. Here's a chance. Could be a breakaway the other way from Mika Uttila. Here he comes all by himself, and he's stopped by Sciliano. Tried to beat him between the legs, but there was no room.
I like them pushing the floor, though. Finns are going to have to look at every option to find goals now in this lacrosse game, and transition can be a huge part of that. Good look by Uttila, who was gone up the floor all alone.
Here's an illegal screen charged to Will Walker of England. See if Finland tries something in transition. Here's a shot and a save that came out of the stick of Jani Viitanen. Now Tyson Rowe runs onto a loose ball. Kept to the outside. Changes on the way, so Rowe spins back. Throws it down to the far side wall. Huber. Colville near side, throws it behind the net, and that was over the head of Fitzgerald. Shot clock at 5, picked up by Bunio. Diving effort, stepped in the crease. Joachim Miller.
Feels like the Finns haven't had a good settled 5-on-5 this whole quarter.
Here's Kajala to Jokela. Jokela dropped it back to nobody. And now a scramble for the loose ball. Nice job by Viren to keep it in front for a split second, which stopped up this transition of England. Now both teams change with under 6 minutes to play. Walker to the far side boards. Huber behind the net to Nate Clare. Diving effort, and it's a goal.
That'll stand. That's clean. As Clare gets some hang time behind the net. And tucks it over the right shoulder of Jokela, 7-1.
Caught Jokela looking the wrong way for just enough time, and he's able to stuff it. Nice effort by Claire.
And a left-handed shot comes around and able to just bring his stick right to the top of the net. That's 7-1 again on just 15 shots. That's almost 50% shooting right now for England.
Nate Claire's third of the tournament. Here's his brother Sam. Behind the back shot, misses the net. Huber grabs it. Sam Claire gets it back behind the goal. Stutter step. Looking for help, fakes a shot. Claire from the outside gets a moving pick, so this will be a turnover. So it's 7 straight goals for England dating back to 3 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And Finland leads a nice settled 5-on-5. Look for a play, send some men through. Miller's just going to bring her right into the crease. You know, the chance to set up 5-on-5 and get the offense out there. Thrown away there.
Here's Sutton, able to hit Bunio off the bench, slams on the break, shoots and scores the hat trick. Cut on a dime, Lyndon Bunio officially on fire.
Definitely on fire. Lyndon Bunio, puts on the brakes on a dime. Defender goes flying past him, and I'll just tuck that home upstairs.
6 points for Lyndon Bunio. Already a hat trick in this game. 3 goals, 3 assists. Coming off his best summer season with the Salmon Bellies in the WLA, Brad, and got rewarded with a contract with the Vancouver Warriors. He'll try and crack that squad in a few weeks. And with play like that, he's going to open up some eyes.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch. He's a spark plug. He's going to do everything he can to hustle for a loose ball and battle. He takes a beating, and his hands sort of getting better every year against WLA and world-class goaltenders.
Now Whitehead in transition. He shoots one wide. Picked up on the ricochet by Nate Claire. Nate had a goal a few minutes ago. Lobs it to the near side for Marsh. Marsh takes it to the middle, tries a shot, and Marsh has the goal. A 9-goal run for England. 4:27 to go. They are putting on a free clinic.
Yeah, everything's falling in for the English right now. Some physicality just lost. He always steps in, and that should be 52. Severi Koskinen coming out and cross-checking Marsh or getting on his hands. He's able to just step right by him, clear path to the net. And it's 9-1.
Matt Marsh, Ben Colville, and Caleb Kuber came into this game goalless in the tournament. They have all scored here tonight. They are scoring by committee and with Lyndon Bunio.
Well, it's a good time to get clicking again. England wins this one tonight, they meet Israel tomorrow, team that they took to overtime and lost. But when you got more players that have cracked the seal and are feeling confident, it could be a better, different looking English team tomorrow night.
Here's right to a diving effort, but he stepped in the crease as he beat Chiliano and then bowled over the goaltender, and he's hurt. Chiliano hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him. He's slow to get up. And I think he's going to be fine. He rolls over onto his knees. The trainer is going to come anyway to talk to him. And now she's going to backtrack. Frankie's going to wave her off.
Chiliano's a big man, and he goes down hard. There's a nice bump as he falls back. Takes a breather.
He's a tough guy. He ain't missing any action. He already missed the opening face-off due to equipment problem.
Yeah, and you see how mad he looked when he couldn't start this game and had to miss 35 seconds. Frankie looked like stay as far away from him as you can.
So it's England looking for more. One away from double digits. Here's a shot by Bunio. Why not? Turned aside by Jokela. He picks up the loose ball in his crease. Time winding down in this first half. 3:30 to go. England now finally out shooting the Finns 19-18. He's Jokela comes in all by himself. He's stopped by Chiliano, and he gets the whistle. What an opportunity there for Rope Jokela. Denied his 5th of the tournament.
Yeah, that was the best chance they've had in quite some time. Clear path to the net. Defender sealed up high. Behind the net attack again by the English.
Crease violation to Marsh. Down to 3 minutes to go in this first half. Kaisalmi. Over to Raitala. Up top, Kajala. He finds Riikonen. Riikonen goes to the far side wall for Kajala. He's only got 5 on the shot clock. He cuts to the middle. Kajala trying to back away from the defender. Got the shot off. Hits Chiliano in the left shoulder. And now a battle for the loose ball. And a push in the back against Finland is going to turn it over to the English.
Yeah, Raitala against Brandon Smith. Bit of a piggyback ride. Knocks him down to the ground. Minor interference. Possession change.
Nate Clare feeds Kuber. Now Eckersall cutting towards the net. No room on the short side.
There's that low roll again. This time the defenders kind of angle him out so he doesn't have a clear path to the net.
Kiviniemi feeds it in for Rope Jokela. Back to Kiviniemi. He shoots. Chiliano equal to the task. Down on both knees.
That was a nice save. Good look in transition. Beautiful behind the back pass. Kiviniemi tries to go sub-shot 5-hole, and Chiliano somehow manages to shut the door for his 20th save.
Under 2 minutes ago, both teams have 21 shots. The only difference is England scored 9 on their 21. Marsh to Fitzgerald. Bobbled it. Ball's loose. Near side corner. Shot clock ticking down to 4. Joachim Miller has a stick in there. He doesn't want to pick it up yet as the shot clock hits 0. Just over 90 seconds to go. Letamaki. Penalty coming up to England. Viren across the floor. And a shot by Raitala, stopped by Chiliano easily. And Finland's going to get their 5th power play of the game. They're 0 for 4. Would love a late goal here to end the half.
Yeah, it could be a great chance for them to get back into the goal column and start things rolling again. Not getting a lot of 5-on-5 looks. They're getting stopped when they are in transition. If they are getting past their defenders, Frank Chiliano standing tall, and the power play might just be what the doctor ordered.
Jokela sends it down for the goal scorer, Viren. Raitala. Kaisami back to Jokela. Back in the middle, Raitala walks in, pump fake, Raitala put it just wide. Nice couple of moves to get himself open, but he missed the target. Now the shot clock's down at 7 for Finland. Jokela looks to the net, throws it behind the goal, and Raitala can't dunk it in. He stepped in the crease.
Nice attempt, but Chiliano sharp again. He took up a lot of space.
Now Tyson Rowe lowers the shoulder, and he stepped in the crease. Well defended there by Marcus Matala. 43 seconds ago.
That's the disadvantage about having size 15 feet.
That's true.
Crease violations galore, but Chiliano knew that attempt was coming from behind the net. Just hugged that left pipe, gave nothing to the English offense.
Jokela in the middle, wide open. Kajala, but it's knocked out of his hands. Both his stick and ball goes flying. Finland picks it back up. 4 on the shot clock. Viren has to let it go. He does. Chiliano the save, and he's got it.
Good stick by Brandon Smith, who had a defender or an offensive player for Finland right on top of the doorstep in front of him. Came down hard on the stick check, popped the twig free.
5 seconds to go in the half. Here's one last chance for Nate Clare. Cutting to the far side, runs out of space, and 30 minutes is in the books. England has blown the doors wide open. They're on a 9-goal run. They lead Finland 9-1. Despite being outshot 24-21. Gotta say, Brad, very surprised of the score right now after the first half.
I know, and what were we both talking about when we came back after quarter number 1, how refreshing it was to see a low-scoring game at that point, and was kind of hoping it would be a low-scoring slugfest, but England opened it up, and Neil Doddridge and Tracy Koleski will try to talk their defense in between this 12-minute break here and get them to tighten things up, work on their help, work on their communication so they're not getting beat, and stay out of the box, not send this English team to the power play, because that is the difference right now.
Lots of work to do for the Finns. They'll have 12 minutes to talk about it. We will step aside. Stay tuned. The score after the first half, England 9, Finland 1. You're watching the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships live on TFSCTV.ca and the Lacrosse Sports Network. Welcome back inside the Langley Events Center. Second half just about to get started. Thanks for joining us here on TFSCTV.ca and the Lacrosse Sports Network. I'm Brandon Hassel alongside Brad Challoner, and so far it is all England going into this third quarter. They lead 9-1. At one point they're down 1-0, so you know the story after that.
Now, a real tale of two quarters there. You and I were both looking forward to a low-scoring slugfest, and it was that through 15, and some penalty trouble for Finland, and their defense just a little bit out of sorts, not communicating really well, and England just stepped on the gas pedal and took advantage wherever they could. And it's going to be a long hole now to dig out of, especially when you're staring at Frank Scigliano down between the English net.
Going to be an early turnover here to England. Shots 24-21 for the Finns, but just one has beaten Frankie Scigliano, who got a rest in yesterday's game against USA. Looks like it was a very smart move to do that. Now a shot is blocked by, no, they're going to say it's England ball, so that didn't hit a English defender. So leaders, goals and assists-wise, Bunio leads everyone with 3 goals, 3 assists. Behind him with 4 points is Nate Clare. The only goal scorer for the Finns, Jimmy Viren. Now it's Bunio looking to add to those totals as Kuber lets a shot go off a Bunio feed. Fitzgerald gets a rebound far corner, plays it up top.
See if the Finns can be a little bit more physical this half, take away time and space on this English offense. They had a lot of it in that second quarter.
Eckersall to Kuber. Down to the near side for Bunio. Bunio now to the far corner again. Fitzgerald, 1 goal in this game, tries a roller. Nicely stopped there by Jokela.
Yeah, better defensive stand. That shot has to come from the outside.
And now a chance for Finland the other way. A great save by Scigliano. Stretches the right leg on Jokela all by himself. And it remains 9-1.
That's, again, as close as they're going to get. They've got some good transition opportunities, but Frank Scigliano, too good right now against these Finnish shooters.
Kuber on the short side, has room, lets it go. Stick save there by Riku Jokela.
They got a man ahead out of the gate as well. Miller's got to look up the floor.
Finland looking to set up the offense. Raitala, been quiet, trying to cut his way to the net. Little bit of space, Raitala shoots, missed the net. Finns have 10 seconds on the shot clock. Viren, far side to the middle, Raitala, put it wide again. England will pick it up off the ricochet.
Nice cut though, looks like Finland. Bit of pep in their step to open this third quarter.
Bunio on the near side. We're going to get a push in the back. That's an easy one for the officials to call. And then a late shot by Matt Marsh, and that's another easy one for officials to call. He's going to go to the box.
I think Marsh got the earlier penalty for shooting the ball after the whistle too. And he's going to take a seat. And Finland down by 8. I mentioned it in the second quarter there. Now you give it a golden opportunity on the power play to try to get one in. Start climbing back. Because it's tough to beat Scigliano 5-on-5. They're getting robbed in transition. Well, what can you do on the power play?
Raitala. Jokela back to Raitala. He shoots, put it wide. Could be an over and back call here, and just able to save it before the line. Raitala walks back in with 5 on the shot clock. Pump fake. Raitala shoots, and Scigliano another stop. Down but not out. Looked like Raitala had room, but Scigliano says no thanks.
Good mitts by Raitala. Had a nice head fake to get past Big Tyson Rowe, but just can't beat Scigliano again. Upstairs, down low, fakes. 92 seeing everything tonight.
Scigliano's been the best goaltender in the WLA these past 2 summer seasons, named the top goaltender in each of the last 2 years, and this is the reason why. When he gets hot, Brad, there's not much you can do as a shooter. Bunio with a late shot.
Had a great NLL season. Almost could have had him in an MVP conversation.
Yeah, finished 10-7 with the Seals. 8-year NLL vet. And now he's probably going to see some more rubber with this power play back to work. Kajala to his left to Raitala. Head up, pass it to Kajala. Fires one, wide to Shiliano. This will be an over and back call by Tyson Rose in a foot race. He's going to win it. It's Rowe all by himself. He shoots, and it's held out. Nicely done there by Riku Jokela, falling back, just able to keep it out.
Rowe looking to fill the net again on the run, but Jokela squeezes the legs and then sidesteps out of the crease to make sure that ball doesn't trickle in behind him. He's lost up in his gear right now. Now it's shook free.
Those long strides of Tyson Rowe, Brad. Doesn't look like he's going fast, but it's unfair.
Yeah, it's like 6 strides from center to the net. 6'10".
Last chance for this Finnish power play. Jokela shoots. Shiliano saves. Joakim Miller's going to get the rebound. Power play's over in 7 seconds. Miller shoots. Shiliano lunges out with the right pad this time. Finland gets another reset. Back to 5-on-5. Finland 0 for 5. Right to look cutting in. That's blocked. Finland's offense just looks a little out of sorts here, Brad.
Yeah, they don't have a lot, and Shiliano has made them look really good.
Now Marsh cutting in. He shoots and scores. Slicing and dicing his way through traffic. Matt Marsh. Second goal of the game, and the English are in double digits.
Out of the penalty box, into transition, and promptly into the back of the net. Takes a shoulder bump there, and then he just walks around. Rupi Jokela, who is the offensive player, doesn't lay any cross checks, doesn't get on the hands, tries to throw a shoulder check, and Marsh just walks right around that. Bang, 10-1.
5-minute mark. Third quarter, it's the first goal between either side in the second half. Finland gets possession off the face-off. Kaisalmi has a man off the bench, decides to throw it down low. He finds Crumpton. He's denied by Shiliano. First time we said Crumpton's name with a good chance in the offensive end, and Shiliano once again, cool, calm, collected, down on one knee.
Good two-man game there by Crumpton. He rolls towards the net after setting a pick. Gets a decent shot off, but Shiliano, again, just a brick English wall.
Nate Clare finds Eckersall, steps into a shot, 11-1 England. Came streaking off the bench. He was hollering for it. He got it and made no mistake. It's an 11-goal run for England.
Welcome onto the floor, Mr. Eckersall. He's the last man on. One defender waiting for him, stick in the air, but not coming out to challenge, giving Eckersall room to step into it, and chucks it in far side, 11-1.
Finland still out shooting England 29-28, but they're down by 10.
England, if they hold on for this one tonight, have a date with Israel tomorrow, a team they lost to at OT a couple days ago. And when you've got goal contributions coming from guys who haven't scored all tournament, it's your highest scoring output of the tournament. This offense is going to be feeling a lot better going into the game against Israel than they did a couple nights ago, and that could be a different story.
Here's a chance and a turnover. Bunio diving to the net, put it in, but crease violation. Kaisalmi will walk it back the other way. 8:45 to go in this third quarter. This is Viren. Double team down low, now gets help from Jokela. Shot clock ticking down to 10. And now England outnumbers the ball as the Finns are off for a change. Shot clock now to 5. Looks like England's going to get this possession if they don't dig it up in the corner. But they do. No, they leave it. Smart play there by Jamie Sutton. Manchester native.
Good clock awareness, just lets it run out. Free English ball.
Huber on the near side, creeps his way in, passes to an oncoming Fitzgerald. Back to Kuber. Down to the near side corner. It's Nate Clare in front. Here's Marsh looking for the hat trick, and he's got it. He came in with no goals in this tournament. Matt Marsh has 3, and we're not even 3 quarters in.
Well, he's rolling at the right time. Feet don't stop moving in that far corner. As he puts on the brakes, cuts back around, bit of a double comes over, and crease dive far side.
What a goal by Marsh.
Yeah, you're right. Shots on goal still deadlocked, 29-29. Finland is not getting any opportunity to beat Frank Scigliano.
Here's a chance for Finland to stop the bleeding, but a Scigliano save, sticks out the right arm and Lehtomäki. Or check that. Otala, he picks it back up, tries another bid. That misses the cage. Now Lehtomäki leaves it for Jokela. Picks up speed around the goal. Off the bench, able to set up Anssi Kaisalmi.
And a late change is the final man on, not till 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Here's Jokela from the outside. Stopped by Scigliano, rebound Kajala. Takes it around the net, in front for Raitala. Scigliano again, sticks up the left arm and grabs a loose change in the crease.
Just when you think, okay, this is gonna be the one for Finland, Frank Scigliano makes another miraculous save. Just little, the hands, right? The little too much waiting. When that ball comes into the stick on the doorstep, it's got to come right out of your stick. It's got to get in and out as fast as you can, like the Canadians and the Iroquois make it look so simple to do. But that any little hesitation to check your pocket and reset your stick and set the ball is just enough time for a goaltender to recover, read it, and make the save.
Finland possession. 6:35 to go in this third quarter. Kajala looking to hit the score sheet still. 1-on-2, passes up top, and that rolls out of the stick of Anssi Kaisalmi. Tyson Rowe in a foot race, picks it up. Rowe's on a breakaway, he shoots, and that is stopped by Riku Jokela. And we're going to get a white ball possession. Yeah, England's going to hang on to it. Matt Marsh, he's got the hot stick. Runs towards the middle of the floor as Nate Clare controls. Tried to dump it to the middle to Kuber, didn't reach. Kuber gets it now, fires it towards the goal stick of Jokela, and he's got it. Jokela fires it ahead to Miller. Under 6 minutes to play. Henrik Harala passes to Raitala. Raitala from the outside. Now the far side of the floor. Riikonen, 5 on the shot clock. Aaron pass, picked up though. Raitala puts the shot wide. And the shot clock sounds, and we got a penalty coming up as well. Gonna get a holding the stick call to England's Chris Wayner.
Finland hasn't scored since, the first couple minutes of this game. I think we went the first few minutes without a goal. Finland actually opened the scoring and led 1-0 as I try to dig up how long this drought has actually been. They've had a few power play opportunities. They've had some good transitions. They've had some good guys cut through the middle and get on the doorstep, but nothing beating Frank Scigliano.
In the middle of the floor, it's Kaisalmi. Here's a shot. What do you know? Another Scigliano save. Has a man at center, Sam Clare. Spin move to get around Raitala. And now Raitala pushes him down from behind. That's a penalty. Sam Clare gets back up, still has possession. Under 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. Bunio across the floor. Fitzgerald with a hard roller. Beats Jokela, and Fitzgerald has another. And this game will be running time.
The 6-on-5 shot. They didn't even need the 6 man to come out on the floor. As the ball gets worked around. And Fitzgerald gets a good look from the far side. Jokela gets a piece of it. And it trickles in 13-1 as the English fine-tune their offense as they look to meet Israel tomorrow.
Again, the scoring spread out. Coming into this game, Matt Marsh had 0 goals. He's got 3. Ben Colville had 0. He's got 1. Eckersall is up to 2 this tournament. Kuber had 0. He's got 1. Bunio had 5. He's got 8. Up and down the list, and maybe the MVP of the game is their goaltender, Brad.
Yeah, he's been unreal. 34 shots on goal for Frank Chiliano, and 1 has slipped by as Tyson Rowe clears some floor. Now drops Condren. Gonna get a 2. He doesn't like it, and I don't think I do either, as Tyson Rowe just trying to get up the floor on defense. Crompton gets in his way, and Rowe gets a penalty for being 6'10", 2-something.
Kajala with a spin shot. Chiliano makes a save, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 opportunity. Second time the Finns will be 5-on-3. And Rowe puts up his hands. He'll walk to the penalty box, and it'll be a 5-on-3 for just less than a minute.
They could not score on a 5-on-3 earlier. In fact, allowed a shorthanded goal when they were 5-on-3. Couldn't score on a penalty shot.
Kajala going back and forth with Jokela. Now a backdoor pass doesn't work. Jokela has to track it down on the far side wall.
Good stick by Brandon Smith.
Raitala, another cross seam pass, blocked. Cruising in for a shot now is Viren, stopped by Chiliano, and the English look to kill some clock. Kuber throws it ahead. Walker trying to take it behind the net, decides to slam on the brakes, turns to the near side corner. Now he's double teamed. Pressure's on. Nate Clare throws his body in there to help his teammate. Nothing doing. Walker still protecting. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's on the floor. And Finland's going to come up with it, but it's going to be a 5-on-4 in 5 seconds.
Nice rag by Walker. Killed a good 20 seconds there. A couple defenders on him. DJ Sari, Joachim Miller, the big boys for the Finnish defense. Couldn't pop the ball free until about 2 seconds left on that shot clock.
53-second power play for Finland. They're now 0 for 6. Miller getting some power play time to Kajala. Far side, Jokela. Jokela finds Kaisalmi. Chiliano the save. It's bouncing behind him. Gets help from a teammate, and it stays out. .225 to go in the third quarter. Sam Clare throws on the brakes, passes to Fitzgerald. Eckersall awaiting the pass, scoops it up. Now Nate Clare. Passes towards the goal. Bunio couldn't get it. Lands in the goal stick of Riku Jokela.
Almost took an awkward bounce, and Jokela has to be sharp.
Tyson Rose out of the box.
Another successful 5-on-3 kill by the English.
Finland still has possession. Here's a shot. Kajala rips it off the shoulder. Chiliano goes out of play. Minute 25 to go. Viren. Raitala. Now Jokela. Pass to Kajala, and then they finish forward. Is dumped from behind, trying to receive the pass, and it's going to stay with Finland. Raitala cruising in. His shot turned aside by Chiliano.
Players exchange a couple blows in front of Chiliano. No penalties called.
England picks it up, and we're going to get a penalty to the Finns. Matt Marsh looked like he took a tumble going past the Finland bench, so it's a 6-on-5 opportunity for England.
We've seen the Finns get chippy in this tournament. They had that ugly game against Australia.
Bunio, Fitzgerald, Eckersall steps into a shot, save, rebound, Kuber scores. Follows a loose rebound. Falling down was a goaltender, Jokela.
Tracks it well in a wide open cage. They don't need the power play. They'll just take the 6-on-5 and turn it in to their 14th goal of the night.
And that's probably going to pretty much do it for this third quarter with the time still running.
England on pace to match their entire offensive output of the tournament so far in this game tonight.
Unbelievable effort. Kuber's 6 point, he's got 2 goals. Buzzer sounds, 3/4 in the books. England will look to put the stamp on it here in the 4th. They're on a 14-goal run. Chiliano's been a wall. Welcome back, lacrosse fans, inside the Langley Event Center Arena Bowl. It's day 6 of the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. Brandon Ast alongside Brad Challoner. Thanks for tuning in. Gotta say, if you asked me before the game that we'd see running time at some point in this contest, I would say you're probably pretty wrong, but that's the case right now as England's up 14-1 entering this 4th Q. And now looking for more. Nate Clare fans on a shot cutting towards a goal. Battle for it across the center line, picked up by England.
Now, especially after the first 15 look, I went, okay, I thought we were going to have a ball game. As Tyson Rose is going to hang out in the defensive end. Shot clock expires as Finland cleaned up through their orange division coming into this game. 4-0, plus 54 goal differential. But just not the competition that England obviously faced. They're 0-4, but they faced USA, Iroquois, Israel, and Canada. And Finland rolled over Costa Rica, Sweden, Australia, and Austria. And though feeling confident, just have been outmatched against this English squad here.
Nate Clare on the far side, cuts to the corner. Crompton watching him closely. It comes to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald stops. Nate Clare behind the net, shot clock at 4. Eckersall looking for somebody, has no choice but to dunk it, and he scores! Not a bad option. Eckersall, Superman behind the net.
Yeah, a little more salt in the wounds late in this game, 15-1. You think we might get a look at the other Finnish goaltender as Jokela is hanging in there tonight.
Second of the game for Eckersall.
We also thought we might see Elliot Pugh come in as he had his helmet on at the end of the 3rd quarter. We thought, oh, maybe Frank Chiliano going to get a rest, but maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe Frank wants the fine-tuning, and he likes this 1-goal game that he's pitching right now.
Off the face-off, England comes up with it. Sutton to Sam Clare. Clare throws it in for Colville, the London, England product. Colville has a little room here on the short side, packs it in, decides to pass up top to Fitzgerald, goes to the far side. We got a moving pick against Bunio.
Well, Codron sucked him into that one. And the referees will give it to Finland, who just doesn't look like they've had as much fight tonight as the England team has. They're not moving as quickly, as efficiently, and on the defense, just not aggressive enough. And
Jokela shoots and scores. Finland finally on the board. They score their first goal since the 1st quarter. No celebration necessary there for Jokela, and he gets his 5th of the tournament. 2nd goal of the game for Finland.
Been a long time. They needed a nice snipe like that, nice individual effort. No one comes out to slide help, and shot from the point by Jokela. Uses an English defender as a bit of a screen there in 51. Tom Roach goes upstairs. We'll see if they can go down swinging here in the late stages.
They have control again. Miller steps into a shot. Chiliano's save. Ball's loose for Sutton behind the goal, but he had issues picking it up. And then we get Finnish ball as Sutton fell on it. So it's the first goal for Finland since 6:21 in the 1st quarter.
That is a drought and a half.
That's when they were up 1-0.
Yeah, and a credit to Frank Chiliano.
Whitehead brings it back for England. He's all by himself, just missed the top corner. Nate Clare's going to pick it up as we inch our way towards the 5-minute mark of this quarter. Pass up high for Bunio. Bunio to the near side post. Shot and a save by Jokela. Then we get a crease violation against England. Here's a chance. Raitala. Stopped by Chiliano.
Good spot to be. Hard cut through the middle. Dances in. Gets on top of the goaltender. 44 shots on Frank Chiliano.
Raitala gets the reset for Finland. Kajala. Penalty coming up. Away from the ball. Finn's a little too aggressive. And getting the gate is going to be Robert Raitala.
That was a bit of a funny one. Raitala got his stick taken out of his hand and then retaliated. Let me take another look. There he is, tied up with the English defender. Steals the English defender's stick, and then, gets 2 for the hold. Back to the English power play as they fine-tune things under the tutelage of Dan Perreault.
Bunio out there playing the middle. Huber back and forth with Nate Clare. Bunio gets it up top. No room to shoot it. Drops it back high for Clare. Pump fake. In the middle for Eckersall. Looking for the hat trick. Not going to get it there. Loose ball on the turf. Who wants it? Kick loose. Eckersall has a beat on it. And he grabs it far side corner.
Good effort by Bunio. You're up 15-2 with 8:40 to go on the power play. And he's digging for a loose ball. Punts it. From his foot into the corner. Eckersall's there to recover. This team cannot take their foot off the gas with a big game tomorrow.
Fitzgerald with a shot. Jokela, the right pad stop. Fitzgerald tracks down his own rebound. Still a minute 10 to work with on this power play. England scoops up the loose ball. Bunio loses his stick and then is tackled to the floor. And then some. Mika Utala getting his money's worth there. Decided to stay on top of Bunio, and I think we're probably going to get penalties out of this, I think.
I would think so. It's DJ Sari getting his chirp game on with Dan Eckersall. He's not going to get a penalty. It's just going to be a Raitala sitting in there. Nothing's going to come out of that.
Change of possession. Finland ball.
Letting them play here late stages.
Jokela on the near side wall. He just scored for Finland. Jokela doesn't like what he sees, so he backs off, still short-handed for another 7 seconds. And he's going to concede and just fire it wide to Chiliano. Raitala comes out of the box, so even strength now. And then Marsh pushes his man down from behind. Is that a penalty or a change of possession?
We've seen this a lot too.
No, he got away with it.
Refs. That earlier in the tournament, that would have been a penalty for both of them. One for the embellishment and one for the check on the numbers.
Bunio with a swim move. Drops it off to Clare in the corner. Clare has room to walk in, unloads, misses the net. And this should be an over and back call. Instead, Finland's going to scoop it up. Miller lost it, but now he's going to get a break from the official. It will be an over and back call.
Bunio's filled out a little bit in his game. He's able to soak a cross check a little bit better than he has in the last couple of years. We've seen him in the WLA, and that's why he's getting his crack at the NLL this season.
Jokela shoots. Chiliano the save. Rebound. Viren TK Malin.
There it is.
That means scores a goal in English, Brad.
Very nice. Viren's second TK Malin.
That's makes not when you use it, but okay. You gave it a shot, but you're right, it is his second, follows the rebound, and puts it in between the legs of Chiliano.
Well done. 45% finish, Brandon Hassel, ladies and gentlemen.
Chiliano could not come up with a talenta. That means?
A save.
There you go.
I learned a word tonight. Walking away with something. Thank you.
And Chiliano's night's done. He gets a round of applause. What a game. Allows 3 goals on 45 shots.
Unbelievable night for Frank Chiliano. His bench makes some noise. The English fans behind the English bench make some noise. And the guy who doubles as team manager and goaltender, Elliot Pugh, been instrumental helping build this English program. Will take the pipes for the final 5:15.
Right to the net. Pugh makes a quick save with the shoulder.
And quickly pushes Raitala in the face and gets a penalty. Welcome to the game, Elliot Pugh.
5 minutes to go. It's going to be a roughing call to the goaltender. Somebody's got to go serve it for him.
He says, I don't care. There's someone in my crease falling on top of my feet. I'm going to give him a bump. No, good way to test the fresh goaltender on the power play. Watch this push on Raitala.
So another power play opportunity for the Finns. 0 for 7 tonight. Kajala, Raitala. Back to Kajala. Jokela. Throws it behind the back. Nice pass to Raitala, and he scores. That's a pretty one right there on the power play. Raitala gets his first of the game. Great feed by Jokela, the no look behind the back.
He says, you push me in the head, I'll get a power play and score. Dancing away on the doorstep as he gets past Claire. 15-4. So we got to shout out the guys at Extreme Threads here in the Lower Mainland who did a lot of the jerseys for the teams in this tournament. And these two teams tonight, Extreme Threads, did up the design for both the Finnish and the English. These are two of the nicest jerseys here.
Very sharp.
You can find Randy Clough and his company at extremethreads.ca. If you want to get your team looking like the world's best.
So 3:25 to go in this game. Fitzgerald on the near side. Running out of time. Takes a shot wide. Shot clock about to sound here in 1 second.
And if you follow WILC on Twitter and Langley Event Center on Twitter, our man Tyler Dinwiddie is going to do a top 5 jerseys of the tournament video tomorrow, showcasing some of the fan favorites over the last week. You got a favorite jersey, Brando?
Jokela just scored another. That was a nice shot. Makes it 15-5, so a late little run here from Finland.
Yeah, nice rip from the outside. Top shelf on Pugh. Finland going down, swinging, putting together a couple of goals late here. As the left-handed shot carries over onto that righty side of the floor. Difficult angle to go far side with, and makes it 15-5. Favorite jersey?
Favorite jersey, the Iroquois Whites.
Iroquois Whites.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They got the white gloves. I love the white on white.
I like the Iroquois purple. The logo is kind of silver and black, and when the light hits it, just sparkling. There's been some nice ones, though. Netherlands, the orange Netherlands with the white lion. I don't mind the Austrian jerseys. Yep. Serbian jerseys are pretty slick.
They're all nice.
Yeah, there's not an ugly one in the World Championships.
Going to get a late penalty here, pushed from behind to Joseph of the English.
Well, Finland will work on the power play here. They will face the loser of USA Czech Republic. That game goes down tomorrow between the USA and the Czechs. Loser of that plays Finland on Thursday.
Walker brings it out to center for Nate Clare. Clare throws it in for Walker. Just killing time is Will Walker. Now to Marsh. Spins. Marsh shoots. Missed the net. England will scoop it up, or Finland will scoop it up.
And credit Jokela, who's stayed in all night long. The team has kept him in. Playing a full 60 here. 36 shots on goal.
Might be the last possession of the game for Finland. Still in the power play for under a minute. Jokela in front. And a save by Pugh. Turns aside that shot from Kai Salmi. Now a little bit of pushing and shoving. It's going to be England ball, and they're going to run with it the other way, 2-on-1. Everybody else just hanging out in front of Pew. Meanwhile, Sutton in with Whitehead. Whitehead gets the feed, lost possession. And England will have to run back on defense. It's a 5-on-2 for Finland. Here's a shot and a goal from Tyler Crompton. That will finish the game as the clock continues to run. It'll be a 15-6 final. Too little, too late for Finland, who found their offense late in this game. What an effort from the English, who were down 1-0, went on a massive run, and they're off to the quarters.
And that's what this sport is. You got to stay close. You got to find an answer. If you let a big run like that, 6-7 goals happen at most levels in any time, that's going to be the detriment. This sport is about staying close and, you know, going back and forth and lead changes and climbing back from 3 down and tying and then going up 1. And that's what we love about the back and forth aspect of this game. And one run can be a killer. And it was from the English tonight, whose offense is clicking at exactly the right time. They go 0-4 in the round robin, but they knock off Finland here tonight in the championship bracket, and they will meet Israel with a chance to go on tomorrow.